You're right, guys. Welcome back to Football and Fitness United. Got to be one of the only places on YouTube and Twitter where we're providing live match reactions from United fans after the result, which is Everton 1, Man United 2 at Goodison, a result that puts us in 5th place, 1 point and 1 place off 4th. I'm here with Tone. How you doing, mate? How was that?
I feel so much better after the final whistle went, mate. Like, honestly, like that was the longest 10 minutes of my life. Honestly, it felt like an eternity. I was just there, like, I felt like the hair at the end. He ran up to the referee and went, "That's 4 minutes." And I was just there, like,
Yeah.
4 minutes. But they're never going to end it on the 4 minutes that you want it to. They're not on a corner. You'd be screwed. You'd be fuming if they ended it the way if you were on a corner. So I guess it swings both ways. But good result. Disappointed about a few things. Really happy about other things. Really hard place to go to, Goodison. A good atmosphere as well. You know, they made it really intimidating. I felt it just watching it from home. I couldn't imagine what it was like being there. So, yeah, good result.
Have you ever done Goodison away?
I've never done Goodison away. No, it's on my
Right.
it's on
So
my wish
yeah,
list.
it's interesting. I mean, apart from like, it's probably one of the grounds in the country that's in worse condition than Old Trafford. Honestly, it's so we've not had an update in years. It's horrendous. But you kind of do get that atmosphere along with it as well. You're close to the pitch. You're all cramped in. It's all like wooden and rickety and like scraps of paint broken off and stuff. Like it's a horrible place to go to. Absolutely horrible. So like as an away team, it really is a like you go there and you grind out a result and pretty much that's exactly what we did tonight. So we'll talk about a few things. There was obviously a few changes to the starting 11. Some we're shocked about, some not so much. So we'll start off with the first one. Thoughts on Luke Shaw today coming in from Malasia?
Well, I was talking to you during the game when Casemiro got announced man of match, and I thought Luke Shaw was the man of match for me by a country mile. He was brilliant. He did everything right. I couldn't. He was passing the ball. He was tracking back. Some of the tracking back he was doing was immense as well. Like I know he's a fit guy and stuff, but the fitness to say he hasn't had the minutes, like he hasn't played as much as you probably hoped to this season. The tracking back was unreal at points, and you know he was good in the build up play. Everything on the left side started from him,
Yeah.
and you know, and he was doing the little things so well, and I noticed that a lot. And to be fair play to him. You know, he's not going to be dropped the next game after that.
He can't be, mate. To be honest, I was saying it to someone before. I think that left side is the best it's looked all season. I thought Shaw
Yeah.
and Rashford were very, very good. Rashford did his defensive work. Shaw overlapped and got forward. He even popped up on the right sometimes as well. His passing and movement was good. His control was excellent. His interceptions were great. His availability, just making himself available in tight spaces, was very good. I was really impressed with Luke Shaw today. I thought he was very, very good. Let's move on to the next. Well, not really change because he played on Thursday, but change from the last Premier League game. And let's move on to the person that actually got man of the match according to BT and Casemiro. So for me, a very Jekyll Hyde performance. What did you kind of make of it?
Yeah, another Jekyll Hyde performance from him. You can see the flash of brilliance in him. You can see he's got that world class ability. But there's things about him. There's frailties to his game still, and I've noticed it a lot. Like the first goal today, he gives the ball away, and he gives a goal away. You don't hear that on BT Sport though. You'll just hear about, which is fair enough. You know, what I mean, they create a narrative and they want, you know, and I'm happy that Casemiro got man of the match because it'll do his confidence a world of good. But I think everyone who has half a brain knows that he wasn't the best player on the pitch today.
Yeah, I don't think he was the best player on the pitch at all. And you've got to realise we conceded 1 goal in that game. They created nothing from open play, really. Our defence looked really solid. Like anytime they tried to create something, our defence just cleared it. All their decent chances came from mistakes, basically, came from us giving the ball away. And you've got to realise, like, that guy's job is to shield the back four and protect the back four. And the only goal they scored came from his mistakes. Simple as. Like, it's an excellent finish, but it came from his mistake. Now, let's turn it around and look to him on the ball. I thought on the ball, he was superb today. He plays the pass for Ronaldo. He plays a couple of other passes. On the ball, very, very good. Some good interceptions as well, but he's got to realise that he's coming from La Liga. You do not get as much time in the Premier League on the ball as you do in La Liga, and it's showing at the moment because he's just not up to speed.
Yeah, it's one of them things. It's going to take him a while to transition to the Premier League. I think everyone knows that. But at a club like Man United, you don't get afforded that time. And especially in games, Premier League, you don't get afforded that time. And it's something he's going to have to learn very quickly, or he's going to cost us more goals. And hopefully he pushes on from this. All like I said, there's a lot of positives to his game, and I could see that. But there's still a little frailties here and there. But I'm hoping those frailties kind of iron themselves out soon, because we need him on top form this year.
we do. Speaking of someone else that we need on top form, and speaking of someone else with bits to their game, probably 700 bits to their game now, is CR 700. What do you make of his performance when he came on?
You know what? Fair play to him, because it could have been he could have easily just hid in the shadows after Thursday. But the guy's a top professional. Everyone knows this. He's one of the goats for a reason. He did what he had to do, and he had his chance. He tucked it underneath Pickford. 700 goals and here's to another 300 before his time's done at United. Obviously, right. I'm being very optimistic here. He'd have to score about 60, 70 goals, and well, no, it's got to be 100 goals each season, which I don't think he's going to do till he turns 40. Yeah. But hopefully he pushes on, and we're going to need him, because I don't think Martial's going to be back for a little while now. Maybe a couple of weeks, perhaps, maybe after that injury. But no, Martial will probably end up being 2 months, so probably won't see until Christmas. Yeah. But yeah, very good performance from him. Actually, he did a lot of different things in that game than he's probably used to. Like, he tracked back quite a lot. He was in the build-up play quite a lot. And, I noticed those little things that he wasn't really doing last year. And I think Ten Hag's pushing him to do those things a little bit more, which for the team and for him is only beneficial.
Yeah, I thought it was his second good team performance in a row, really. You don't normally associate Cristiano Ronaldo with great team performances, but I thought he brought a lot today. I thought he was good. Just to finish off, was there anyone else that kind of caught your eye today? Anyone else that you want to give praise to or anything?
Anthony with the third goal since he joined, 3 goals in 3 Premier League games. I know he's got a big price tag, and, it's going to take a lot to justify that. I don't think it'd be hard for anyone to justify that price tag, but I'm really happy for him that he keeps pushing on. I believe it's the first United player to score in 3 consecutive games, isn't it, in the Premier League era? Which, which is great for him. And I want to give a shout out to De Gea as well, to be honest. I thought De Gea, people can talk about his games and his frailties and his little negatives in his game, but he's coming out of his box more. He's claiming more. His passing was really good today. I didn't really see anything too wrong with his passing. And that save at the end from James Garner was ridiculous. Like it was such a good save. I know people go, well, he should be saving that. But I'm saying in that moment, high pressure moments, big game players, big game moments. And, he stepped up to the plate. And, onwards and forwards. I don't know who we got next in the Premier League. I know we've got Omnia next again.
We got Newcastle at home next Sunday. So
that'll be a very good game. That'll be a very good game.
Spurs. So the games are coming thick and fast. But last shout, your man of the match, mate.
Luke Shaw, 100%. I don't think it would be anyone else but Luke Shaw.
Yeah, I agree, mate. So as it says below, please like the video, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Did you agree with Tone? Did you agree with me? Did you not? Do you think we just chat a load of rubbish and Casemiro was the player on the pitch, which you might do, we don't know. But yeah, I've been James. He's been Tone. We've been Football and Fitness United, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.
See ya.